YouTube? It's your girl, Life of Angel, and today we're doing a story time / my testimony on how my mom passed away. But make sure you like, comment, and share, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications on. And yeah, let's get into this video. And then it's gonna lead up to the point or whatever. So it was this Friday or whatever. It was a school day. I went to school, got home, did what I gotta do at school, case maybe. I got home or whatever. I got home. I got my little sister. Me and my little sister went on a walk around my neighborhood. Around my neighborhood. But I went to my sister's house or whatever, so mom could see the baby and everything else. We went to her house. I was just chilling there for like, I'm gonna say like an hour, because it was getting dark or whatever. It was getting dark. So my mom called my phone and asked me to bring the baby home because it's getting dark. So before my mom called me, I called my auntie or whatever. We asked my auntie, like, do you want to come over and spend the night and everything else? So she like, yeah, I could come over, see if my mom could drop me off or whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. We about to have fun. It's Friday. We about to get lit. It's girls' night. We about to have fun. So, or whatever. I'm like, okay. We hung up from her or whatever. And I took the baby home or whatever. It was me, my sister, and my auntie, because we hung up or whatever. But my auntie came before I took the baby home. My auntie came, so we all walked, and we all walked to take the baby home. So when we got back, when we got back to my house or whatever, I seen my sister's dad. I didn't like him, but I'm gonna tell you why I didn't like him. So whatever, I took the baby to my mom, whatever, and I asked my mom, can I spend the night at my sister's house? She was like, no, because I don't know if she like girls. I don't know if she, I don't know if she be touching on you and whoop-de-whoop. I'm like, Mom, she don't be touching on me. We don't move like that. We straightly sisters, like she's straightly as my friend, as my sister. We don't do nothing like that. Like, come on now. So like we sat there for like, I'm gonna say like 3 to 4 minutes, almost 5 minutes or whatever. And we asked like, can you ask my mom, can I come and spend the night, or can I whoop-de-whoop? So like 5 minutes later or whatever, I asked my mom, can I spend the night at my grandma's house or whatever, my auntie's house, but my grandma's house. Can I spend the night at her house or whatever? She was like, yes, or whatever. You taking your brother or whatever? I'm like, yeah. So me and my brother got our clothes, pack our clothes and stuff, and we went into my sister's house. The original plan was to spend the night at my sister's house or whatever. The plan was to spend the night at my sister's house, but make up a lie and tell my mom that I was going to my grandma's house, and yeah. It didn't work like that. So, or whatever, before we even got to my sister's house, or whatever, it was these group of people was trying to bully my brother before we even walked back to my sister's house. These people were trying to bully my brother, and me and my sister and my auntie didn't take that kindly. So we clapped back and we said what we said, or whatever. I don't remember what I said to them people or whatever. I don't remember. So, like, the argument was keep going, or whatever. And I don't remember what was said, how it was said. I don't remember. So my uncle came, both my uncles, my auntie's brother, and my uncle, or whatever. They both came. They picked up my auntie, or whatever. They picked up my auntie, or whatever. Me and my brother still went to my sister's house and stayed the night, or whatever. The next morning, or whatever, me and my sister got up in the morning, or whatever, brushed our teeth, got ourselves together, got in the shower that we gotta do as ladies. So, or whatever, we went driving. Her dad was teaching us how to drive, or whatever. But my brother was still in the house sleep. It was like, what time was it? Probably like 9, 8 in the morning, or whatever. It was around there, or whatever. So, yeah. So, it was me, my sister, her sister, and yeah, and it was her dad, her stepdad, or whatever. So he was teaching all of us how to drive, whatever, and everything else. Like an hour or two teaching us how to drive, whatever. We went to the store and everything else. I'm gonna fast forward. So, alright, we got back to my sister's mom's house, or whatever. And my sister's mom, like, your brother went home. I'm like, why did he go home if we just lied to our mom and said we was going to our grandma's house? Like, why would he do that? It doesn't make sense. So, like, I'm just thinking, like, why would he do that? So, I'm just sitting there thinking, like, why would he do that? So, he don't have a phone for me to call him and say, why would you go home? Why would you do this? Da, da, da. So, I'm going to say like an hour or two almost go by or whatever. And, like, my mom called me. She was like, bring your A home. Da, da, da. I'm like, I'm scared for my life. Like, I'm so scared. I was scared of my mom. I wasn't scared of her, but I was scared because my mom could whoop me. She could, what? I was scared. So, I took my good old time going home. So I told my sisters and my brothers, whoever else was in the house or whatever, I had to go home because my brother went home and my mom knew that I lied to her that I wasn't at my grandma's house. That's what I should have been, at my grandma's house, but I wasn't. So, yeah. So, I went home or whatever. I knocked on the door because I didn't have my key. I think my key was sitting on top of my dresser. I don't remember. My mom's friend opened the door. I'm like, yes. I'm so happy. Like, yes. My mom's friend opened the door. Yes, okay. This is good. Okay, so I walked up the stairs or whatever. How my mom's house, like, her room right here is like, she could see who could come up the stairs, and our room is like right here by the stairs. So it's like this, and my mom's room you could go straight across, so she can see who come up the stairs. So I was so happy when her door was closed. Like, baby, I was so happy because I was scared. My heart was beating like boom, 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 boom. So after that or whatever, I went in my room and me and my brother was talking or whatever. And I'm like, why would you go home? He like, because I didn't see you. I didn't see you. I was scared. Da, 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 whoop. I'm like, why would you go home if we just lied to our mom? He was like, because I didn't see you or whatever. And she didn't know that we lied to her and we went to our sister's house. I'm like, our mom is not dumb. Okay. So common sense. Use your brain. And he wasn't using it that day. Like, he wasn't. So, after that, or whatever, I called my dad. I like, Dad, can me and my brother come and spend the night or whatever? Mom doing the blase. Me and just having a conversation on the phone or whatever case may be. So we hung up. I hung the phone up or whatever. And after that or whatever, I hung the phone up and I told my brother, like, go ask Mom, can you go spend the night with Dad or whatever. So he went to go ask my mom, can he go spend the night with my dad? And my mom asked him, where's your sister? And this boy gonna say, right here. So I looked at him like, why would you say that? Like, come on now. Like, bro, like, you know she was looking for me in the beginning. Like, she was looking for me. And he like, my mom was like, tell her to come here. I'm like, bro, here we go. So I went in her room or whatever. She was like, what'd she say? What did she say? She was like, you being disrespectful or whatever. You gotta give me your keys or whatever. Just being so petty. I didn't even do nothing. What did I do was be disrespectful? I didn't do nothing. Personally, I didn't do nothing. So she was like, get your clothes or whatever and whoop-de-whoop. So me and my mom is going back and forth. I don't know what was said, exactly what was said. But me and my mom was going back and forth. And my mom's boyfriend was in the bed with her, whatever. He was in the bed. He was looking at me, whatever. I'm me mugging him because I don't like him. Like, pickable. Look at that. But, like, I was like, what you looking at? Like, I didn't say, like, what you looking at, but my face said it all. Like, what you looking at? So, me and my mom was constantly going back and forth, or whatever. My dad came, or whatever. My dad came in the house. He was like, let me talk to your mom, or whatever. So, my mom and him they was talking, or whatever. They going back and forth, or whatever. So, my mom came in the room, or whatever. After she got done talking to my dad, she came in the room, or whatever. She ripped my yellow jacket. It was my uncle's. It was my uncle's jacket, but my uncle gave it to me. So, after that, or whatever, me and her going back and forth, or whatever, and she went back downstairs to finish arguing, talking, whatever she was doing with my dad. So, what happened after that? So, after that, whatever, what happened? So she came back upstairs or whatever. She tried to take my phone. I'm like, you didn't buy this phone or whatever. I was going off. I'm like, you didn't buy this phone. You don't pay this bill. My grandma do. You didn't pay for nothing. At the time, I had an Android. What did I have? I don't remember. A Samsung, I think. I had a Samsung. She took it, whatever. So now I'm crying or whatever. Whoop-de-whoop. Or whatever. She was like, get your clothes and get out and get my key. Oh my God. I'm like, what did I do? I didn't even do nothing. So after that, whatever, she was like, why are you telling your dad that my sister's dad was hitting on your brother? I'm like, that's what my brother came and told me that he was doing. Like, what? Come on now. He came and told me that he was hitting on him or whatever. And my brother didn't like that or whatever. Was whooping on him, beating on him. And I didn't like it. That's why I didn't like him or whatever. So, he was beating on my brother and stuff. And my brother came and told me. And I told my dad. And my dad told my mom. So my mom and my dad was talking. My dad was like, let me talk to your boyfriend or whatever. So my mom like, what you want to talk to him for or whatever. And Yeah. My mom like, what you want to talk to him for? She was like, I just want to have a conversation with him or whatever. So they two downstairs outside having a conversation or whatever. My dad told him, he was like this, if you put your hands on my kids and my baby mom, it's going to be me and you. Or whatever. So, yeah. After that conversation, I got everything that I need or whatever. Everything that I need or whatever. Got my clothes, everything. And I told my dad, like, I went to my dad's car or whatever. I'm like, Dad, Mom took my phone. Can you try to get it back? He was like, yeah, whatever. I'm going to try again tomorrow to get your phone. So, yeah. We went to the store or whatever. And we got some stuff, whatever. And we drove to the house and stuff. Like, we drove to the house. So, yeah. We drove to the house. When we got to the house or whatever, I was still trying to get my phone or whatever. My mom like, you being disrespectful, this, So, after that or whatever, after that night, because that night was over the next morning or whatever, my dad called my mom and like, KJ, my brother, needs some clothes or whatever. He needs some clothes or whatever. He didn't get enough clothes, case may be. So, he called. My mom called or whatever. She came over or whatever. She was like, the only why she's not getting her phone back because she keep being disrespectful. Disrespectful? Huh? Me? I know people, me being disrespectful, I don't even be disrespectful. It's probably my words just come off disrespectful, but I'm not a disrespectful person. So, let's just fast forward, whatever. It was like, I'm gonna say like a week go by or whatever. My mom and me still kind of going back and forth or whatever. And my mom and dad, they kind of going back and forth. So, like a week go by or whatever, my mom brought us our covers or clothes for school and everything. Just brought our clothes and everything to us. So, after that, like a week, I'm gonna say like 2 days go by. I'm not for sure, but 2 days go by or whatever. My mom and her boyfriend got into it. I don't know what they got into it for because I wasn't there, but they got into it or whatever. And yeah, I don't know what they got into it for. So it was like this morning or whatever, I had like a feeling something was going wrong or whatever, because my dad was pacing like back and forth or whatever. My issue, was like, I hope my dad is not going back to jail. I hope my dad's not going to jail. I was just thinking like, God, please. I hope he's not going to jail. And then in the back of my head was like, I hope the boyfriend didn't hurt my mom. So, after that or whatever, my dad went outside or whatever because he got his phone back. Because I had his phone or whatever. My dad, like, can I get my phone? I'm like, okay, cool. He went outside or whatever for like, I'm going to say at least 10, 15 minutes. He came back inside. My dad told his fiance or whatever what was the issue or whatever. He didn't tell us yet. So, like, I'm going to say 5 minutes go by or whatever. And my dad say, Mini-Me, that's my nickname for my dad. My dad called me Mini-Me and everything else. And he called my brother. And my dad sat on the bed or whatever. And he like, I have to tell you something. I'm like, tell me what? What you got to tell me? So after that, he killed your mom. I'm like, who? He was like, the boyfriend killed your mom. I'm like, huh? What you mean? He was like, he beat your mom to death. I'm like, what? I'm crying in tears. I broke my hand. I think I was just punching stuff or whatever. Like, I don't know. I was just going through it. But he didn't beat my mom to death. He killed her with with a gun or whatever in her stomach with one shot or whatever, and left her for dead with my baby sister in the house. Left my little sister in her crib crying, and yeah. But that's it for this video. That's the end of that story. It's a lot or whatever. I'm so sorry that I'll keep stopping or whatever. I was trying so hard not to cry for me to tell the story, because I am still kinda emotional or whatever. But my mom been gone for 4 years, going on 5 years in October 15th, and yeah, whatever. But yeah, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and turn on your post notification bell on and everything.